Hello YouTube, welcome to episode 3 of Low Effort April. This should come out on the 12th, or the 11th, or the 13th. But the running joke is that I have no idea when these come out. But anyway, today we are playing Unfair Flips. I have accidentally, well, not accidentally, I played one playthrough to see how long this would take, and realized that it's literally nothing but flipping coins for half an hour. So we're also going over my plans for the Generational Run Speedrun Marathon. Brackets on the marathon, because it's going to be like 6 hours a day until I beat it. We're going over the plans to that. So we're going to go over my route, because it will not take 5 days. So Thursday's not included, but 6 hours Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. That's, how many hours is that? That's 24 hours. So we should be able to beat it in that time, considering this route. But we might as well start flipping coins. I feel like that intro was shit, but like, yes, I did 3 to test where I can be. But you'll find out very quickly there is nowhere to actually be on the screen. Welcome to Unfair Flips, a game about probability. We will run through it. Yeah, you see my problem? We will run through this until... Fuck, I don't even know where I can go. We'll run through this until it's just flipping for half an hour. Fade. Okay, just run it without studio mode so I can actually see. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, let's upgrade some of this. But basically, my... No, you can spacebar. Well, Alt tab. I have it open on a separate screen. My Pokemon Red Glitchless Beginner Guide. That we'll be doing. But I might as well, like, go through, like, the thought process behind the actual, you know... idea, because it basically came from the thing of I used to make speedrunning videos, but then fell out of love with both editing those videos and, you know, talking about speedruns. Because, like, what do you do when you're spending a month writing something, editing something, and recording something just for one video a month that ends up getting no viewership? So the idea was to, instead of that, become a VTuber, and I did that. I have done that for almost 2 months now, as of recording this on the 25th, 6th, or whatever. But since then, it's very much of a... I haven't really thought about speedruns. Until I had the idea to play every Pokemon game in a marathon. In one marathon, that was the original idea. But then I came to a point where it was like, I don't have enough moderators and enough viewership for it to make sense for me to just do a marathon for a month, or the circumstance to just do it for a month. So the idea then became, let's play a different one every month, so I only have to be live for 5 days straight. If 5 days straight. But I'm still not going to do the same thing where it's like, I'm live for 24 hours a day until I beat it. Because then at that point, it's, what, 12 hours of silence overnight that I can't moderate because I want to be able to go to sleep. And I don't have enough moderators in enough parts of the world for it to make sense. They are kind of unemployed, mostly, but at the same time, I don't want them to, you know, ignore their life just for that. So that will be like a late year thing when I have more moderators and more viewership to make sense to do an actual marathon. But for now, it became a generational run where it's like, I will actually keep pressing the spacebar again. Where the branding is basically, it's all one big speedrun. So every single time I beat a game, all 12 of them, going from Red to Sun, and then we're playing Sword, Arceus, Scarlet, Waves. It became a thing where it's like, we are playing 12 Pokemon games once a month, excluding April, because I'm not going to be here. I could have fit it in, but I want to play Time of Dash after that when I come back. The idea is to play a different Pokemon game every month in chronological order until Winds and Waves comes out. Which is formed on like the idea that if they announced it this year at Pokemon Day, they'll announce the release date next year on Pokemon Day. So I can hedge my bets to be done by February or March in the case it runs long. And well, when it runs long, as in the game comes out in like June or something, I'll just play other games. Like, I'll play Pokemon XD. I'll play fucking Mystery Dungeon if I have to. Maybe not Mystery Dungeon, because that's shit to me as a person that does not play JRPGs. But if it does come out on time, then it's just a good setup of like building hype towards a game and taking the hype towards the game coming out to me, like applying it to me to try and get some high viewership. Because it's one thing to like stream every 3 days a week, hopefully starting in May. It's one thing to do that and like hop between different categories and pick up people along the way, but at the same time, that is the slowest form of growth you can do. So why not? Well, apart from doing shorts on those random games, which did work for me, but I just don't like editing. That might be a late thing where I hire a shorts editor. But the idea is that by marketing on Twitter, making assets for it, which I really like how the assets came out. You can probably watch the trailer. I'll probably put it in the description or in the pinned comment. But you can see how like that graphics, the trailer in general, all of it is professionally done, or at least to the professional standard I will be doing in 10 years. Like, I'll be doing it the same way 10 years from now. It's like, by using that kind of marketing to get the word out that this is happening every month, and then you just get a new hype wave every month. But I don't know. That's like I keep thinking of it like I'm more successful than I am. And I think that's my issue. It's like a detriment somewhat, but like, I don't know. Being able to be professional this early on, it helps. And accidentally doing unprofessional things makes it so you don't perpetrate them in the future. But at the same time, I'd rather be professional and then be able to, once the hype hits, treat it properly. Hire the people I need to hire, do more events like this, etc. But for like the current state, it's very much of like, I might as well do it. I don't like when people have to wait for popularity to be able to do events. Like, fuck that. All these Minecraft servers that only run if someone successful is on them. But at the same time, I don't know, but at the same time, I don't want to join shit like that, because it's like, okay, what can I provide? I have 2 months of backlog of videos. I need like a year or two of identity before I can actually start being part of other people's events. But I will gladly host my own. But I don't know. The collab well dried very quickly, so me planning events for other people is going to be a bit, we'll see. That's probably like late this year, next year kind of plans. But anyway, this Pokemon thing should be fun. I also want to be able to tell people who have a favorite Pokemon game from their childhood that they only like because it was the first one they played. I want to be able to say if their favorite's actually good or not, objectively, as someone who likes Gen 7 a lot. Like, Gen 3 is the best. Bitches, you were born in the 90s, it's the one you grew up with. Like, that's kind of the thing I always say. I just want to be able to see which ones are the best. But then, the concept kind of developed into, I'll play a different game every 12 months. If I run over, play random other games, like XD, like Coliseum, like Showdown even. Actually, no, not Showdown, that's dumb. And then it developed into like, but what are the stakes? Yes, you can do this, but there needs to be like a caveat. There needs to be a twist. And then the twist became there is a time limit. And every game adds up their time to this total time limit that caps at 500. So the challenge either ends when I beat every single, key player in Pokemon history. You play every single key player game until Winds and Waves, and then if you go over 500 hours, you lose, and if you beat Winds and Waves, you win. So there's good stakes there, and like it follows between each one. Because it's one thing to just get hype separately, and then you like pick up 1 or 2 viewers, and then you just keep going like that never happened. The videos will still be up, and I don't know how I'm going to do the thumbnails if I do more in one stream than I should. I should probably split them up. But again, that's all shit I will do in May once I've actually got time to edit when I'm not in Japan. But being able to like flow in between them is a really nice through line. And the challenge of, yes, these games don't take long. The original plan was it to be 1,000 hours, but I'm like, you can beat all of these games in like 400. So the chance I go over slightly in each game adds up until I go over 500, which is a nice number anyway. It was going to be like 250 and then 1,000, like I said, but I think 1,000 is too much and 500 is too low. Not 500, 250 is too low. But I know that's basically how it came about. I basically like scrolled through fonts to find the one I put on the concepts. I've edited it like 10 times because the concept kept changing. You can find it it'll probably be pinned. I should probably pin it on my channel when it comes out, thinking about it. I say as it hasn't even come out yet as I'm recording this, but I know it should be fun. There's no problems with it. The only problem is calling it a marathon stream, because it isn't really. Because I don't have the means to be able to marathon stream for a week. Yet. But once we do, there will be more events. Damn, 4. Okay, fuck you. I don't know, just like do more events as I have the means. And it's just like a good way to practice long haul streams. Because I feel like that's better than marathon. Because like 6 hours is still long for me. I've never streamed that long before. My max is like 4 hours playing The Last of Us. But outside of that, it's basically just like dipping my toe in marathon streams. Despite the fact I can't. Because being not live for 12 hours and having to have mods keep things interesting is not something I want to put on people who've only been watching me for like anywhere from 3 days to a month, 2 months, yeah. But anyway, as we try and get through this, I might as well go through the routes. I will not be doing any manipulation stuff. I will not be doing the thing where you run into grass the same and you get an encounter the same frame. You walk into a trainer battle, which gives you anywhere from a level 100 Nido King to just beating the game for you. We will not be doing that because that is so RNG based. But we're basically just following a glitchless beginner guide with the last version. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing there's a last fight you can skip. But yeah. So it starts with Pallet Town, of course. It starts with the thing about like resetting your game file and setting up fast text speed and turning off animations. But outside of that, it's just Pallet Town, where you... I love it. It says, name yourself and your rival A. I'm just gonna follow naming it, doing names that I want, picking up extra Pokemon that I want. I'm not gonna be like following it to a T of like, you must name yourself A, you must name your rival A. It'll definitely be a thing of like, I'll name myself and talk to chat about who to name the rival. But apart from that, it's, yeah, Pallet Town, pick Squirtle, of course. I love that I set the thumbnail originally to have Bulbasaur without looking at the route once, and it's like, no, it's Squirtle. You tackle your rival, you just spam tackle. You get to level 6, and then it just shows you like basic stats, a stat overview, so you can tail whip 3 times on a Weedle if you have 10 attack. And then outside of that, you just like, yeah, go up to the Viridian Pokemon, where you get Oak's Parcel. Yeah, fight random Pokemon, run encounters from level 4 to 5. Pick up a Pidgey in the grass. I think. It might be later. Actually, no, you do all of that, the parcel stuff, and then you go to Viridian. You buy 4 Pokeballs. And you do the Nidoran manipulation, where if you walk in a certain pattern, you get a Nidoran. But we will go over that when we are live. 7 A press, we'll have to see. It is complicated. I've looked at it. It seemed simple, but we will find out. Oh god damn, we are really grinding on this. I'm not even paying attention. But yeah, you basically do Viridian City. You do the Nidoran manip. You go to the Pokemon. You go to the Pokemon first, and you do that. And then you go into the forest, which has a very specific route to decrease the chance of getting wild encounters. That's what it says. Pick up the antidote and the hidden forest potion in front of the Weedle guy. Then you fight the Weedle guy. Tail whip twice, spam tackle, check your level special attack. 13 at level 8 is shit, but we'll figure it out. Because if your special attack is too low, it'll take 3 bubbles instead of 2 to KO both. I think it's the Geodude and the Onyx. I can't remember what he has in Gen 1. But we'll find out right now, because we're going straight to Pewter City. If you were poisoned, swap with Squirtle to Nidoran. Potion the Squirtle to 16 plus, use the antidote. Go to the Pewter City Mart, buy 8 potions. If you're not poisoned, then the menu is 1 step into Brock's Gym. Then menu 1 step into Brock's Gym. Swap Squirtle to Nidoran and Nidoran, so its Squirtle is in. Potion Squirtle, toss the antidote. Save before Brock if you have bad special attack. Okay. So depending on how our special attack ends, we might have to reset. How has it been 15 minutes? It's going to be the longest episode of Blow Off at April. So, I need to make sure I'm checking how much money I have. I'll upgrade base coin worth next. Or, wait. Tails, okay. Slightly heavier coin. Brock. Geodude. Swap to Squirtle. Bubble 2 or 3 times. Swap to Nidoking. Nidoran. And then the Onyx. So for the Geodude, if your health is 1 to 8 potion. For the Onyx, if your health is 1 to 2 potion. Or 1 to 14. Swap to Nidoking. Swap to Squirtle. Wait, what? Swap Nidoking to Squirtle and then Bubble. And then swap back to Nido. And then swap... What? I don't know why, but I'm going to follow it in the run. Turn 1 Bide. Tail Whip twice. If you bubble after Bide, keep using Bubble. If you bubble after Bide, keep using Bide. Do not potion due to a Gen 1 bug. Using potion after damaging move will cause Bide to kill. Shit. I've got to remember that part, at least. Geodude, Onyx. If you Bide, Tail Whip twice. And then you bubble. And then, yeah, that's basically it. And then we reset until we win if we have bad stats. That's basically the plan. Wait. I shouldn't say anything. It keeps doing that. Just upgrade everything. I know we're fishing for 100, but we'll see. And then it's Route 3 where you basically... Where are the reds? I think you... Is it just get 1 bug catcher? Oh, wait, no. The route for Route 3 has you go past 5 people. So you fight the bug catcher, shorts guy, bug catcher, lass, bug catcher 3, catch Pidgey now. Okay, so you catch a level 3 Pidgey, level 8 Pidgey in Route 3. And then you enter Mount Moon. Pidgey or Spearow works, but I'm just going to run with the Pidgey. So the team so far will end up being Blastoise, Nidoking, Pidgeot. So we'll see. And then you go in Mount Moon, basically. That's next. Enter Mount Moon, open the menu, potion to 22 plus health. Save and do enters full moon manip. Post Zubat back up to what the fuck? Basically, in Mount Moon you get a Paris for type coverage. So let me see... Hold A on the bio screen and immediately after hard resets, select YOLO Ball. Get TM12, Rare Candy, Escape Rope TM1, and Moonstone. Perform a Moon Manip is not required when starting out, but it doesn't hurt to attempt to see how far you get. If you fail a Manip at some point, then run for the extra encounters until one of the backup Manip locations below. Avoid trying to catch a random wild Paris since the catch is not guaranteed even at low HP. Catch a Manipped one instead. Is this a video? No, it's paste bin. Oh, this is complicated. Wait, shit, I clicked off. I'm not gonna do that because I don't feel like it's worth wasting an hour to try and catch a Paris. I would rather just brute force it, to be honest. Backup Paris, if the Moon Manip has failed, then save immediately after going through the ladder. I don't know what the fuck a YOLO ball is. Look, I'm just gonna keep running for a Paris, it's fine. Menu before walking in front of the Team Rocket guy. Okay. Toss any remaining Pokeballs only if you have Paris, use Red Candy. Teach TM over Tackle, use Moonstone. And then teach Mega Punch. Okay. So basically, you're picking up items and getting a Paris and Mount Moon. So then we jump to Moon Rocket. Mega Punch a Rattata. Mega Punch the Zubat. There's range on potions. And then you talk to the Super Nerd and fight him. And then leave. Oh, wait, no. We pick up the Helix Fossil. For member number 4 of the team. That is... whatever his name is. I forget the Pokemon name. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But then we have Nugget Bridge after that. Which is okay. Use the center in Cerulean. Oh, we're in Cerulean too. Okay. Use the Pokemon Center in Cerulean. Get instant text. I don't know what that means. Talk to Black Salesman and mash B through his text. This will set all text to instant. Okay. Are you just, like, explaining how to mash through text? Like, I don't know how to do that, and I don't do that anyway. Pick up the hidden rare candy. Okay, and then basically steamroll through the bridge. Actually, no. Yeah, defeat your rival. Pidgeotto, Abra, Rattata, Bulbasaur. If under 20 HP after the rival, then use a potion to go to the center. I'll just go to the center after each battle. So, rival... Bugcatcher, Lass, Youngster, Lass, Mankey, Rocket. Okay. That'll do. And then you basically jump from there to Route 5 on the way to Bill. You do Bottom Hiker, Hiker, Lass, and then talk to Bill. And then use Rare Candy, and then Escape Rope to go back to the Pokemon Center. Okay. Use the center again. We're in Cerulean City for real. Dig Rocket. Okay. Just Thrash. Mega Punch, Siege Thrash over Water Gun. Okay. Oh, that's for Squirtle. Because it won't be War Turtle yet, I think. And that's basically it. You do the Rocket, you do the Junior Trainer, and then you enter Misty's gym. And there's also Bubble Beam after beating Misty. But we'll talk about Misty first. Where it's just Thrash, the Staryu, and then Thrash the Starmie 3 times. If confused on Starmie, swap to Bird and let it be KO'd. Okay. So the Bird is Flight and Fodder, I'm guessing. Off of that description. Well, that's basically it. Teach Bubble Beam over Poison Sting and get instant text again. Okay. Okay. Remember to hit down 3 times when teaching over a move like Poison Sting. It's just like telling you to actually teach the right move in the right place. Holy fuck. $700. I wasn't even looking at how much money we had. And that's everything. Everything's maxed out apart from the chance. So let's just keep rolling this till we win. We might beat this before I can actually finish talking about this. But then Vermilion, Junior Trainer, get on the boat, get on the St. Anne. Boat rival, Pidgeotto, Raticate, Kadabra, Ivysaur. Oh, the fucking Raticate that we kill. Canonically. And then it's basically, yeah, get off the boat, get HM1 for the captain, get off the boat. Do I need to get items off the boat? No, I don't have to get items on the boat. It's just running straight to the rival and getting out of there. Depending on HP, you might find the gentleman in third cabin to pick up the rare candy. Okay, so there is one thing you do. Cool. If you have low HP, do it. And then if you have higher HP, do it to play it safe. Okay. So I probably will do the rare candy anyway. There. So there is that one pickup. And then it's basically Vermilion, 6 repels, 4 paralyzed heals, and walk to the tree guy search him. Teach Bubble Beam, rare candy, teach Cut to Paris, teach Dig to Paris, use Cut. Okay. And then there's a Surge Cans Manip, Search himself, which is Voltorb, Pikachu, Raichu. Damn, I'm almost at 50%. Which is basically Thrash in a health range, Bubble Beam in a health range. Thrash the Pikachu, Thrash the Raichu, and basically swap to sacrifice your bird if there's any problems. And it's basically searches Raichu. And then we go back through Cerulean, get the bike, and then enter Route 9. I don't know, 4-turn Thrash Girl, I don't know who the fuck that is. And then we do the Bug Catcher, basically. And then Rock Tunnel, changing stuff, basically taking out Pokemaniacs, finding the Oddish Girl, using a Repel. Are there Repels in here? Okay. I'm basically just going to use all the Repels. Basically Thrash in range, TB then Thrash. Keep thrashing. It's basically self-explanatory, and then it's Haka, Junior Trainer, Repel. I don't know what that tile means. Exit the tunnel and go to Route 8 with the Gambler. Growlithe, Vulpix, pretty self-explanatory. Underground, Celadon, and then in Celadon we're doing something different. Basically, okay, so there's the Elixir in the Underground, then the Nugget, and then Celadon. We might finish this before I can stop talking about it, but we'll see. That's been 26 minutes. Yeah, in Celadon, we basically go... Instead of just going to the mart and buying stuff and selling stuff, we're gonna go to one of the houses up the back of the area, walk in the building, and get a Eevee. It's a bonus Pokemon that we don't really need, but it's a good backup in case stuff fucks up. Which it will, because I'm bad at this game. But from there, it's basically... Yeah, Celadon... Sell TM34, sell both nuggets, buy TM, buy super repels, buy super potions, buy revives, and buy Pokédoll. Buy a soda on the top, trade it with the girl for, what is RS? We'll find out. End of shopping, wait no, floor 5, buy 12x accuracy, buy 9x special, and buy 1x speed. Jesus Christ, I forgot about X's. I forgot about the performance enhancing drugs. End of shopping. Cut the tree, back into the guardhouse, fly into the fly house, walk into the fly house, get fly, swap Helix Fossil with TM7, use Repel, teach Rock Slide, teach Fly to Bird, swap the SS and ticket with X accuracy, and then walk into Lavender Town and walk into the East Tower. Do the rival. Basically, whoever the channeler is, get the elixirs, get both channelers, pick up, well, kill all 3 channelers, and then pick up the rare candy. Menu, Marowak Ghost Encounter, Rocket, talk to Mount Fuji, get the Pokeflute, and then fly to back to Celadon. Okay. Use the Pokemon Center, exit the center, bike east to Saffron, enter Saffron, bike into Silphco, and take the stairs to floor 5. Get the Tree Elixir, Rocket Arbok, Sylph Rival. I'm basically taking the cliff notes of this, because I feel like we're going to get to 10 very quickly. Just spamming. When to use Elixir, if under 78 HP, okay. We're getting in the section where everything evolves. So the second we get a Nido... The second the Nidoran evolves, we turn it into a Nidoking. Sylph Rocket, and then it's Giovanni, basically. There are a lot of, like, moves in between that we'll catch while we're actually playing. I feel like I might be good with all the times I've set, actually. Celadon, Snorlax, Cycling Road, okay. Get the Hidden Rare Candy. Fuchsia... EQ menu, Repel, stuff like that. Safari Zone. Gold Teeth for the money, get Surf. And then go to Fuchsia for Koga. Where you basically take out the Juggler, take out the second Juggler. Against the Weezings and shit. And then go to Koga, who's We EQ 3 times for wheezing. Whoever else is. Don't revive Nidoking. We have purposely allowed Nidoking to be KO'd so we can use Red Candy Spring. Nido into red bar for the gym rush. Okay. Ideally, we either get KO'd by wheezing or self-destruct or hit below. So you basically swap to Nido. To basically swap. Okay. And then Nidoking is purposefully kept low health. So on the next run, 6, 7, fuck you. So on the next run, the gym rush, you can have an easy fodder. Exit Koga's gym, and then we go to the mansion. Basically. Use all rare candies on Nidoking. He will be Nidoking by then. Hop the ledge, enter the warden's house. Pick up the gold teeth. Well, trade the gold teeth for HM4. Okay. So we keep the HM. Good to know. And then basically, so if you go down to... yeah. The mansion. Inside mansion is pretty... It's really the route you go through. Just trying to get the least encounters. Teach Strength to Squirtle over Tackle. Teach Blizzard to Nidoking over Bubble Beam. Okay, so Bubble Beam goes to Nidoking anyway. I think. Or does it stay a Nidoran? I don't actually know. We'll figure it out. If not, I'm fine with leveling everything up normally. That's fine by me. I don't know how in-depth the teaching limitations are, to be honest. Let's keep flipping, though. Well, basically wait until we go, and then I'll stop talking, yeah. And then basically we're going back to Celadon to do Erica's gym after the mansion. But, yeah, pick up Rare Candy, pick up Secret Key, and then dig out to Celadon. And then fly to Celadon. Bike down to cut tree blocking. Oh, yeah, whatever. And then basically taking out the Beauties Execute with a Blizzard. And Erica's Victory Bell, Tangela, Valplume aren't hard at that point because we've routed it so well to be good. Because we're using Ice on Nidoking instead of Fire or Flying. Erica, Cinnabar, Blaine, Growlithe, Ponytail, Rapidash, Arcanine. Bike to Sabrina's gym. Go to Saffron City. Solve the teleporter puzzle with the fucking... I like having a key that tells me exactly what to do. And then basically taking down Sabrina with 4 EQs. Which leaves us with not much left to do, but walk back to the teleporter, dig out, fly to Viridian, and then enter Giovanni's gym. Before killing a cool trainer's Rhyhorn with EQ. Saving before the black belt, just in case. Sprinting through its two Machoke's and Machop. And then leaving the gym to reset the trainer position. And basically beelining it to Giovanni. Who's right on and a bunch of other shit I can't even remember. You just EQ 4 times. EQ really is like the saving grace of this. But all of the X attacks we've been saving are coming up now that we've gotten all 4 gyms. Because you basically do Super Repel and then Bike to the rival, who's Pidgeot, Rhyhorn, Gyarados, Growlithe, Alakazam, Venusaur. We hopefully sort out. We do X accuracy on the Pidgeot and X special on the Growlithe just to get them out of the way. And then just go through the badge checks. Exit the house, Bike towards Victory Road. Then you enter the water. Basically you surf. I love that it's got menu routing. And then yeah, Victory Road. That is a very well annotated map. I thought he used to annotate it, they might as well have done it really well. Boulder, Boulder, Boulder. You strengthen all of them. Use the Super Repel on the second Boulder. Okay, and then another Super Repel and a Max Ether on Nidoking. Okay. And that's basically it until we get up to the Elite Four, basically. If you have no revives left, deposit Squirrel and Paris, otherwise don't deposit. If you accidentally let the bird be KO'd already, swap to Paris on Lorelei instead of bird for the AI trainer Manip to still work, okay. So basically you're just leaving things on low health to manipulate AIs. To use a move that would kill at a low level, but is not even usable against a Pokemon in the first place. It's that kind of vibe. But, yeah, we'll see how this goes. I might just do a normal run of the Elite Four. But I don't know if you're meant to be low-leveled or not. But that's why I've got, like, the spacing to be able to do it over 4 streams instead of just, like, 1 or 3 like I usually would. But after that, it's basically Lorelei, do special stuff to the Dugong, and then just HD twice, 5 times for the rest of the Pokemon. Menu before Bruno, use Max Ether, that should be basically it. X accuracy, HD for Bruno. Menu before Agatha, heal to 122, Super Potion, Rare Candy. First Gengar X Special. If Hypnosis hits, use Poke Flute. If I forget Poke Flute just wakes you up. That's crazy. Yeah, basically it. I don't know what YOLO means, but we'll find out. EQ, basically, on the Gengar. Golbat, Blizzard, Haunter, Arbok, second Gengar, all EQs, okay. And then there's a healing path for the best health setup. Lorelei, Bruno, Agatha, Lance. Yeah, and then Lance is a good setup. So you do all that, heal to this range, save the game. I keep fucking not pressing the spacebar. Somewhat likely to kill you, so saving is recommended. Okay, so save it for Lance, and then take on his Gyarados for the next special. All of the specials are coming in handy, so I think we are kind of under level. But X Special, TB, Dragonite X Special, Blizzard. Oh, wait, are we done? Fuck you. I don't even care I'm doing this. 55%, give me this W. Dragonite, Blizzard again, Aerodactyl, TB, and then Dragonite, Blizzard. Cool. So use that with 2 X specials for that, and then we're basically in the endgame until we get to, we are in the endgame now, hitting up the champion. Heal to 45 plus, save the game, animations off. Oh, animations are on when you do the champion fight, okay. And then basically this is the setup, because they lead with Pidgeot, so it's an X special lead. Turn 1, X Special, turn 2, if does not use Sky Attack, HD. Oh, depending on what it switches to. Okay. If does not use Sky Attack, turn 1, use X Accuracy, and then do a HD. If it swaps to Alakazam, Gyarados, Arcanine, or Venusaur, you do HDs too. If it switches to Rhydon, Blizzard. Okay. If Pidgeot begins the Sky Attack, turn 1... use Blizzard on Pidgeot to get them out of the way, kill the Alakazam, and then do the X accuracy on Rhydon. Good to know there's a backup strat in battle. That will come in handy. Any day now, these coins will flip. But yeah, that's basically the champion, and then the Hall of Fame is basically just clearing Oak's text. Your Pokemon are registered and the game time is shown. And we will use the game time to add it to the timer, give or take how many seconds the stream has been. Because, like, it gives you the extra seconds, so if I'm going to start it on, like, a set time, we'll know how many extra seconds to add based on that. Cool. So, yeah, I'll basically retime it with the in-game time that it gives you, and then give or take a few minutes, depending on if I've, like, paused for a long time or what. Well, like, the whole point is, like, if you're paused, the time doesn't count up, so it's basically in-game is the only time the time counts. So we'll basically probably round up to the minute, or like go based off of a combination of the in-game and the actual live split, but I don't know. We'll see. If the live split's like fucked, we will go off of the in-game time. It gets better in the future games, so it's probably more likely to do it in that. Also, the thing I didn't mention, we are not time skipping. We are running this on normal game speed, in line with the original speedrun. And because I'd only time skip if this was a Nuzlocke. But that could take me a month. So we're not doing a Nuzlocke. And that's basically, yeah, clear the final 2 text boxes after the in-game time is shown. And timing ends when the screen fully fades out before the credits, okay. I don't know. In between streams, I'll definitely, like, save the time between everything. And my phone is screening a call, goddammit. But basically, yeah, we'll just go off of that. I will add it in between. If the in-game timer is longer or less than the other one, it's different. It's different, whatever, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out the day of. If it's egregious on the live split, then no. Then we'll use the in-game time. But if not, we'll just run with it. Or combine the two. Note that the game will not fully save until the end appears on screen, okay? So don't reset until the end appears after the credits, okay? But that's basically the route. I will find out on Monday how that works, even though you would know if I beat it in time or not. If not, guess what we're doing when I'm back from Japan? Hopefully still not flipping this coin, come on. Come on. I hope this positioning wasn't good. Was good. I was gonna put the guide on screen, but there's no space. But anyway. But yeah, this has been that episode of Low Earth at April. Here's hoping this doesn't take me too long. I was originally just gonna play this game and talk random shit, but like I felt like this was good. Give me a reason to actually look through the route instead of saying YOLO at the end. I'm going to figure out what the YOLO tech is. I don't know what that means. This also has like a lot of extra information I probably won't read, to be honest. But I will also link that in the description. We're basically just recording all of these. The rest of the series either today or tomorrow. I am doing the Balatro recording you'll see on the 24th. I'm doing that on stream. That's the only one I'm doing online. Because I want to play Balatro, but I never have an excuse. No, fuck. Okay, now we're just waiting. I might honestly skip to when we beat this in the video. Because we are running over the half an hour by fucking 15 minutes. If this keeps going at this rate. But it should be good. I don't know. It is a very interesting thing. It's my first time doing actual graphics for an event. I've done it for, as you can see my logo in the banner. And on various different things. Like, it's the first time I'm actually doing stuff for an event. Because I've done all these graphics for just branding in general. That will probably change once I can pay people to do things better than I can do myself. But we'll see. It should be good. It should be good. I'm not expecting massive levels of viewership. It's just a, like I've said 1,000 times, practice for when I'm actually doing marathon streams. Again, probably there'll be one in December that I'll talk about later. I'll probably reveal that in November at some point. God damn it. Here's hoping I get the true ending once I get this done. 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck you. Here's hoping this doesn't take too long. I'm probably gonna put music in the background of this whole video, because very much just like flipping and me talking for half an hour. 40 minutes. My throat is gonna be raw tonight. After recording all of this. It's only 4 episodes of half an hour. You'll find out. The next one will come out on the 15th. I'm pretty sure. Because it's 6th, 9th, 12th, 15th, okay. And then it will follow that one every 3 day pattern until we're done. I was going to react to all of Tip to Tip, but I feel like there's not enough. I'm in a different country for half of the fucking series, so there's no point trying to vlog all of my entire Japan trip while also trying to do this and also trying to do that, when the whole point is that it's vacation. We'll see. I'm hoping that vlog will turn out like a my Higa vlog. We'll see. I do need to pay someone to do that thumbnail though. I've designed it, I just haven't done it. Remember when this is supposed to be just about ideas I can talk about? I'm announcing it tomorrow, so it doesn't matter. I should really, it's kind of like a, hey, I'm here. It's like on a quiet level that I'm going to Japan for a month. For 21 days. 19 days, sorry. Including 2 days of travel, so it's really 17, whatever. It doesn't matter. But you'll see that video when it comes out. In probably June at this point, because I hate editing. I'm going to try and use Japanese music, but I might get fucked over by EMI or NHK. We'll see. Because I have a long list of stuff I want to use. A long list, like 20 things. I'll probably find more as we go. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm skipping to when we get this, because this is torture. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're here. Let me move. Let me move so this makes sense. I've been here for 15 minutes. I'm gonna kill myself if this is not it. Fuck! Okay, I hate this game. I've been here for 15 minutes. This is torture. I'm gonna be honest, I'm fucking running out of patience. Okay, I think if I can't get it within the next 5 minutes, I'm not doing it. If I don't do this in the next 3 minutes before 1:30, I'm not doing it. I've spent an hour on this. 3. Like, literally testing my patience. I literally got this in 37 minutes the first time. It's been fucking 50. What do you mean? Five, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to kill myself inside this game is the reason. Come on. Okay. Literally, yeah, 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes left. I don't even care. Like, actually, I don't care. I do care. It was such good essaying about that, and now it's gone to shit. Just keep checking the time, because I'm actually done. I'm gonna pause the coin in air. I have to call this now, because this could take 3 hours, actually. I can't believe I got the first W so quickly, and now I'm stuck in hell. Okay. I'm officially actually done. I'm so done with this game. This is taking too long. Yep, okay. Yep, you're done. You're done. You're done. Okay, anyway. Go watch the trailer for Generation 1. Do it. The videos are out, kind of. I need to re-edit them into one, but we'll see.